Welcome to this video. My name is Christian from Beyond Premiere, and we have the first two episodes of Obi Wan Kenobi, and I have to say that the show is really amazing. I was not expecting the different twists as well as the different surprises that we got in this episode. So this is just my breakdown as well as my spoiler review on the first episode. Episode 2 is going to come later today. So the episode begins with the tragedy of Order 66. Now we see one of the kids that is a younger Reva, and this is going to be really important because from my understanding of the episode, everything that they tease, she feels like it was Obi-Wan's fault that everything happened. So that's just my theory for now. Let's see in what direction it goes. Moving into Tatooine 10 years later, the arrival of the Inquisitor and the third sister who are looking for a Jedi. He gets information that a Jedi is hiding there, and we think it's Obi-Wan, but it's another Jedi who is really important later as well in the episode. Now, we just love the intimidation of the Inquisitor during this scene. He is awesome. A lot of our fans were not really happy with the design, but I actually love it, and I cannot wait to see more of him in the upcoming episodes. Now, the third sister is looking for Kenobi. Why? Because I think it's her mission provided by Darth Vader, that she has a side mission that none of the other Inquisitors or sisters know about this, or brothers. So this is why I think that she's so looking forward to finding him, and she even get a plan to find him. Now, Obi-Wan is working in Tatooine, and the way it shots is beautiful. It's nice to be back in this planet. And of course, he is back. We see a Jedi who is holding back from doing anything. And what he's doing to survive, he goes into that journey of stealing food as well as just his life, normal life in this planet, looking after Luke from the distance. And as we can see, this is not the Jedi that we saw last 10 years ago. He has a broken mind, thinking about the regret and his decision. And that's something that we see in his dream, which was so nice to see. So he still provided food to his Eopie, and this, I remember at the end of the set, he was with his Eopie, and we can see it here, and where is he hiding it. Now the show is funny during the exchange between Tika and Obi-Wan. Is just hilarious, and we get to see what is his daily routine. This is the first time we also see him talk about the Jedi being stink, of course, and it's to showcase how his pain and suffering is still there. Cutting to his memories we see Padme, we see different memories we get memories of the other Star Wars film, which was so incredible, and I love how the director used those memories to actually make the story more sense, and connecting the dots, of course. But seeing him like this was the point. He calls for his master, but his master's not there. Will we see the master? Of course, we get a lot of tease in this episode. At the end of the episode, we also get that tease as well. So, hey, we know that we're going to see the master of Kion. The episode is a journey of Obi-Wan hiding, looking for the distance to Luke, now 10 years old, as well as his sister. Seeing him doing something about the driving reminds him of his dad, of course, because it's what his dad did when he was younger as well. So we can see how we see a lot of Obi-Wan thinking, and I love how the episode just wants you to think what he's thinking. So I just love that as well. In the night, he provides a toy, and he leaves it to Luke. But what happens later is that his uncle denies this. Now we have an idea of where the lightsaber is, going with the conversation of Nari, who explained that, hey, just take your lightsaber and hide it in the desert so we can get here. This foreshadowing to the end of the episode. He even asking what happened to Obi-Wan, and he says that the war is over and that, his time is over, the Jedi time is over, but how he's broken. Also, his name is Ben, so I don't know, I think this is foreshadowing as well. Now, something that we were not expecting was to see Princess Leia, and this is the purpose of the show, that everyone has to rescue her, so this was nice. I was not expecting this surprise. Now, Princess Leia, we think that this is her, but it's actually a switcheroo, and she is in the forest, so we can see how she has this free spirit that she's always seen to have, and I just love that as well. We see Briha, a different actress, but still, it was awesome to see her as well, as well as the senator later on. Moving into what happens with Obi-Wan and Uncle Owen, who is mad, but he says that, hey, there's a whole galaxy, and we can understand how Uncle Owen doesn't want Obi-Wan to train him after what happened to his father. So this as well is foreshadowing that yes, at the end of the day, he ended up being trained by Obi-Wan. So how he got there, that's something that the show wants to focus on. Now the fifth brother is looking for the another Jedi, and it's hilarious how Riva asks if he has a Jedi, which of course he does. And we can get to understand how the character Riva and has a side mission. And we can see how she's gonna be with her fifth brother, something that to know until the next episode. And yeah, this is something that plays important as well as later in the episode, which he actually decides. We can also understand how he feels about the Jedi and how she's a little girl at the beginning of the episode, and how she felt betrayed by the Jedi and so on. So we can see how her madness and her decision to, I believe, be captured by Darth Vader is what it's going to be explaining in the upcoming episodes. So that's my theory for now. Now we get a better look at the beautiful planet of Alderaan, which is the focus of this episode. We get the arrival from the cousins and so on, and C-3PO is here. That was so surprising to see. And I just love how Princess Leia, young, is sassy and intelligent. She burned his cousin with words instantly, and I just love that. Also, she later mentions being eaten by the Jacobis, which look like this. So that was a nice Easter egg to the Star Wars lore. This conversation of Leia and the senator was beautiful. We get to see how was that relationship like. Even though the senator was not her real father, we can see how she is. They see her as a daughter, and we can understand how, she's a princess, even though her biological fathers are Padme and Darth Vader. So what happened is that this bounty want to capture Leia, of course, because the third sister has a plan in place to get Obi-Wan out of hiding. This is what the trauma of the episode is, and how Obi-Wan has to and rescue Princess Leia, and how is their relationship like, and how it's different from that of Luke, which he doesn't know at all. But going from what I can think about this show is that they will eventually meet, and that's how Princess Leia met Obi-Wan before Luke. So that's my prediction as well. So what happens at the end of the episode is that he goes back to his cabin, and we think that is Qui-Gon, but it's not. It's the senator. So again, that's a tease that we may see the master in the upcoming episodes. And he just asks her to go and search for her, and how is your duty as well to her, as well as the duty that he has to Luke. At the end of the episode, Obi-Wan goes into the desert to look for his lightsaber, something he said to the other Jedi. So, and also we see Anakin's lightsaber. So hey, this is awesome. So how the episode ends? Well, it ends with Obi-Wan taking the decision to go and rescue Princess Leia, having a lightsaber. It was a beautiful moment. And for the first episode, it was awesome. I cannot wait for episode 3. I'm going to go ahead and do episode 2 now. And it's 3 a.m., so it will be later today. But anyways, and then it's Stranger Things as well. So it's going to be a crazy day. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Christian from your Premiere, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.